that was from last night.
Nah, but that's dope because I like. Welcome back to BRP. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Thursday night. Shouts out to StreamYard. Y'all did increase the tax, but y'all. I see what y'all doing. I
came in here. I was like, "What's going on?"
No, yeah, they. It's
different.
It's always some new bells and whistles. Yeah, over the last week or so, they've been changing things around. Not too crazy, especially on your end, Mimi.
But it's noticeable. It's like a little, a little bit of different, a little bit of buttons that's different.
Facts. They moving things around. Shout out, bad looking drinking Jermaine. What up, D? Paul. Peace to Miss Alabama. Miss Alabama. It is a big week in Black Rasslin. We ain't gonna get into all that right now, but it is a big week in Black Rasslin. You already know what it is. Peace to you. Who else is in the chat? Homie Antoine 609 in the building. Shouts out Kels.
Shout out to Antoine, bro.
Blue Chew
Antoine hooked it up.
Does he?
Listen. It's important to watch other content because you don't know what gifts you might get.
Makes sense. Yeah, you should be keeping your ear to the street. I don't. Somebody gotta tell me, Cal, did you hear what happened? Peace of Tonio. Shout out Justin.
Yes. Justin, birthday boy.
Yeah, where's my applause button at? Happy belated birthday for Justin hitting the 4-0.
Yes, and today's Gabby's birthday. Happy belated.
It is
Happy
Gabby's birthday.
Gabby.
Shout out Gabby from Lip Gloss and Ladders. Peace to the
What
squad.
is this, cancer season? It's still cancer season. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. My sister's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Happy birthday, sis.
Where's my applause bit? Shout out, sis.
I'm supposed to call her big head. Look.
Is that the sister who you saying with the Sabu?
No, so I think that was my mom's. Sabu was mom's.
My fault. I thought you sister. Anyway, Jermaine, you right. StreamYard is always StreamYard. A peace to Megs. Shout out Pete.
Hey Megs. Hey Pete.
Shout out.
We haven't seen Peeps in a minute.
Peeps be around. Shout out
to
Rock.
Hear about it last week.
Peeps be around, but Peeps be peeping. Sometimes Peeps pop in. It'd be like 10 o'clock. It'd be 9:30. She's like, "What up, niggers?" Sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all good? Y'all good? How's the week? How was your
exhausting. But good.
I went in office 3 times this week.
3 times?
4 times.
4.
Yes, that's not the move. That's what I hear, at least from people who specifically got to go into the office multiple times a week. Everybody's done with it.
Happy birthday. Hey, Dad. Dad's in the chat. Vaughn just came into the chat.
Shout out. Hold up. Shout out. Peace to Vaughn. I be doing trivia nights.
Like, are you hosting them, Peeps?
Trivia nights?
Are you in Kentucky just hosting these parties?
What kind of trivia? Peace to Sean Tragedy. Yeah, I was going to say, is it Rasslin trivia? G-Dad in the building.
What's happening?
He said, what? 5 days a week, my brother.
You trooping it.
Nah, that's trash. But I mean, that's good. That's for picking like awful football teams, like you know what I mean?
That are champions.
Damn. We're still a couple. We're a little bit away from that, huh?
Are we?
Well,
I mean, it's August is soon, and that means
because I feel like the months be just creeping. It's already fucking the 17th.
No, we're already half a year's already here. You know, it's kind of crazy.
Insane.
Shout out Alabama. I know what you mean. I'm right there with you. It's all love, though. It's all love. It's all good. Shoot. I know what time my stories is on. No, I'm just kidding.
I know what time my stories on.
I'm just kidding. I really don't know what time my story. I don't. It stuff just happened.
Do you watch the stories?
I still haven't started watching Beyond the Gates.
You gotta watch it. I'm 3 weeks behind, but I'm gonna catch up tomorrow.
That's the problem is like if you busy a week, you that's 5 episodes. Do that 3 times and you down a quarter of a season. Like,
oh no, I feel like you can't catch up on. I feel like the stories is double dutch. You can't go back and get them first 3 steps. You just got to get in where they going.
I go back. I need to go back because that one is good.
I like going back.
How far though? Like this is what I'm saying.
It's 90 some episodes.
Much.
It's 90 some episodes currently.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no goddamn way. I'm sitting here trying to figure out my life enough, right? Where I sit down for like maybe 2 to 3 days and can get the free trial of MGM so I can watch the new season of goddamn Godfather Harlem. I'm not paying for MGM Plus. I'm not.
Nah, you buy. I mean, if you need it, but I mean, if you buy it, then you watch it, and then you immediately bloop. Just like Peacock right now. Y'all see Peacock?
Yo, what is going on?
They said what $3 more a month look like to y'all? Y'all cool?
It just look like 3, look like 5. Later, nigga.
I do, Antoine. I do know what's up.
All I'm saying, at a certain point,
I get my money no more.
WWE gonna be gone from that service, and guess who else gonna be gone? The millions and millions of
after they done took away, yo. Paying $25 a month and you putting commercials in my shit, yo, I'm still salty. I'm still salty. Like, what? The one thing that because honestly, that's the only thing that I watch on Netflix now because I haven't been watching.
Right.
You gonna put some fucking commercials in my shit?
The commercial shit is crazy. I saw I was watching somebody on YouTube today. They were talking about how they subscribe to HBO Max to watch Righteous Gemstones. They watched the last season and they immediately cut it because they said it was so much commercials. And know what they mean? Like before every episode, they're going to show you like 2 or 3 little, teasers for another show. After the episode, it may be something else. You know what I mean? And if you're buying the show to binge a 10 to 12 episode, half hour per thing, like that feels like you watching TV at a certain point, like regular TV on some real shit.
Yep. I'm not doing it. Now that fucking the Gilded Ages is back, so now I have to go back to Max. And my son already told me, Mom, like, what did you do? I was like, what do you mean what I did? There's commercials on Max.
I said, what? That was them. They be up again. Yeah, Mr. D. Peacock's going up $3 extra. I want to say in August, late August, something like that. It's soon. It's you're going to be paying more for Peacock up until again if WWE leaves.
See, you know what though? Sunday Night Football.
Oh, see, that's the stuff. I know people they watch soccer, Major League Soccer, and like all of that is on there.
So the one thing I realized is like when you got Peacock is NBC. So with Peacock, you can also watch like your local NBC affiliate. Paramount, you can watch your local CBS affiliate. And I don't know if is there a service affiliated with ABC? I don't got it. Or Fox.
No, ABC and Fox don't have services, just like Sony
Fox
doesn't.
Did I mean I don't know what
Fox
happened.
did, but I think what happened was they said, you know what, this shit is too crazy for us. Let's hit because I think
what
Fox
was on
and Hulu,
Fox Plus? Fox Plus was running old episodes of Tracy Ullman.
And if it was Tracy Ullman, they couldn't have the Simpsons because Hulu got that. So like at a certain point, it's on. Matter of fact,
and Mills is right. Hulu does have the worst fucking ad experience. That is the one service that I will never take with ads, ever.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've never seen ads.
I left Hulu to go to YouTube TV, but that was for price. I think I was paying for live with no ads, but that was already out the. That was Chris Green. Fox does have Tubi, but Fox don't treat Does Fox treat Tubi like NBC treats Peacock or CBS treats Paramount?
I don't think so.
Tubi feels a little more. It feels like it's a service that was going that they bought, and they put stuff. They'll put like those channels that like those like over the air channels, it's like nothing but kitchen nightmares and shit like that. Like they'll feed that stuff on there, but I don't think they treat it like a proper. You know what I mean? They aired the Super. I mean, it's the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
It's the Super Bowl. You know, is Beyond the Gates on Tubi like?
No,
streaming live. That's what I'm saying. Like it's
and they treat Beyond the Gates very special. Like
it's a lot. They putting that money into that shit.
They treat it very special. Like if you don't have premium Paramount, you can't watch it consistently. You get like random episodes. Like it'll go from episode 2 to episode 35.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Like no consistency. He's like, give us that money if you want to watch.
Well, that's what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, they're gonna gatekeep everything. I was catching up on the video, the latest, well, not latest, but like the latest edition of the video game debate that's been going on about like there's certain points where like it obviously you can't just go online and play like 2K18 if you want flawlessly, but like the way that gaming is gone, especially even if you own the disc, but like especially if you just go digital, it's like that for TV on streaming as well. But like you don't really own the game. It's like you pay the license to play it, and then once they're done with it, they could erase it, and you have no way of accessing any of that stuff anymore. And sometimes they'll remix it. And the remix ain't really remixing, so you don't want to play that version anyway. But they don't. There's so many games that like Nintendo, for instance, will put up in a Switch eShop, and people are trying to find a different way to digitally conserve that stuff. I don't know if it turns like a museum or I don't know what the online thing would be, but because these were things that were just like movies and TV, they were made to be consumed, and usually you would have to purchase them to play them. It's a really odd time right now. The companies, they hold too many of the cards, especially if something doesn't hit Blu-ray.
Yo, so weird story involving video games, just that sort of thing. Maybe about 10-15 years ago, there was a game called Def Jam Rap Star, right?
Okay.
And it was hip hop karaoke. And fun, super fun game. It was the age when everybody was playing like Rock Band, and it came with the USB mic and so on and so forth. And you sing all these songs or whatever. And so they had DLC. They would sell songs for maybe $2-3, right? And for the most part, you know, we've always kind of been the party house. So when people would come through, we would play the game. So whenever something would pop up,
turntable.
Huh?
Yeah, the turntable.
No, it wasn't the turntable with this one. It was just the mic.
1 second, Kofi Jamal, is it side by side like picture in picture on AEW, or is it just an ad? Please let me know. Please, if you see this, please let me know. I'm sorry, fam. Continue.
But no, they would we will continue in picture. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out Shivani. But no, so I would buy all the games. I came home one day and I was like, all right, let me see what's up on. It was new games or new songs on the
on the game.
On the game. All my DLC was gone, my nigga.
What?
They had what happened, I guess Def Jam got sued for all them songs. They didn't get the rights to these songs.
What?
That'd be the first one to go.
What?
Because that happened.
I ain't get my bread back or nothing. They just was like, no.
They never had a class action?
Huh?
They never had a class action suit? Shout out to class action suits.
Sending your little $10 and $15.
No, my son just got a $250 check.
For what? From who?
Was it? Did he say it was Fortnite? It was one of those years back in the day when the kids was using the credit cards without telling the parents. And apparently there was some class action suit that came through his email.
Damn.
And he said he just did it Because he's like, Mom, guess what? I got like $250. And I said, from what? And he was like, from a class action suit. It was like a Fortnite thing that, remember when I used to buy stuff off your credit card or whatever? Well, and mind you, I didn't know because Justin wasn't diabolical like my little cousin was. My little cousin, he charged up $2,200 on my
V-Bucks
credit card.
Niggas need them V-Bucks.
$200.
It's the V-Bucks. I'm trying to tell you.
Notice what
that nigga turned into Fortnite. He's like, nah, this me and the right now.
Literally.
Just flew down in.
$200 on the credit card, yo.
I did see something about that. I forget the specifics, because that stuff comes up a lot, and it's like if a lawyer could successfully make a court, you say that, hey, this company was being predatory, or they were fudging the numbers or whatever. And all you got to do, as long as you log in with your account information and it's within that time frame, and they can see that you can get you. Now, was that your money? And that was his money. Yeah, that money was gone. That money was.
Little fam upstairs charged $100. Right, he came downstairs immediately after he did it, right? He was like, he said he was looking at to see what the $100 gave him, and it just charged it. Just grabbed it off my card, right? So I was like, I have my at that time my PSN was hooked to PayPal.
Right.
So I said, I'm not paying that $100. PayPal, stop it, right?
Mm-hmm.
They negative. What happens is Sony puts your account in negative. And once your account is negative money-wise, you are instantly banned.
On the damn! So your whole PSN was done.
All my saves,
damn.
All my DPAs, all my all the Tekkens, everything went back to zero.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was mad, boy.
What?
I've been pissed.
I was mad with that little boy. After
you
a while,
only want to play the game.
After a while, I just went ahead and paid the money.
Maybe
a month. I was pissed for like a month, and I was like, you know what? Take it.
And it reset it all back to where it was?
And right back on. It's like the power.
Diabolical.
That's crazy.
You some dirty niggas, son.
Right. Nasty work. Oh,
you did all that, and then and you took my money and made them movies? You made that Universal movies?
Jesus.
That what you made?
Jesus.
The Vampire Man?
That's how they do. That's how they do.
Animal Hunter Man. Them the movies you made?
Yeah, they
with my $100. I paid for Craven the Hunter.
They didn't make no Supermans, I'll tell you that much. Not that that's like a 5-star film. That's a good film, but that's not a 5-star film. They didn't even make a Green Lantern. How bad are those films?
Which ones?
Madam Web, like Madam Web, Morbius.
They made it with my $100. They made all three of the movies with my $100.
33 and some change each. Here you go. Yeah.
They made they made Morbius with $33. 33 cents.
Am I a punk rocker? I don't think I'm a punk rocker.
What's a punk rocker?
I don't know. I've been killed. Hey, this is a good
Jesus.
Edit. Shut up. That's a W edit. I can be playing some other crazy shit too. Nah, there's something's got to be done, but it ain't gonna be. You're just gonna have to pirate everything, honestly. Like,
you know what? As a matter of fact, instead of that's a different studio there, Twan. But you know, I gotta call my pirate man and see if he can get a hold of a couple of series. I think that's, you know what I mean. This is so I
had to put
Jermaine,
my son's account.
Jermaine. Yeah, I didn't because he just happened to be playing the PS5. Like, it was the PS4, I believe, at the time, though. And because he doesn't have a PlayStation, he only had Xbox.
Right.
The PlayStation mine, like,
right.
That's why it's down here, right over around that.
Right.
So, but yeah, I gotta call my pirate man and see if he can get me 2 series. Then I might, you know what I mean? I gotta call my piracy man.
Sean Tragedy, is Punk Rocker the name of the song by the fake band in the movie? The Mighty Crab Legs or whatever. Anyway, piracy is low key back in 2025.
Shout out to the Pirate Bay.
I mean, between the Clips album leaking, and it wasn't that the Clips album that leaked was like an old version. There were like missing
songs.
It was there was like missing verses or something like that. Like there were pieces of songs that just weren't there at all.
3 hours away from the new Raekwon, baby.
Yeah, but Jermaine, you ain't wrong. Piracy never left. Piracy really never left. But it's been I can't think of the last time I heard of albums leaking. Back in the Clips, it wasn't a whole week, but they got like Clips got enough time where people be like, nah. We got to make sure we listen. I don't know if old heads gonna listen. Like, we never heeded them. Niggas would heed the FBI warnings, but you got, especially with the movies, because the movies was actually like the music. They could find you easier online. The movies, they would. Don't be a pirate. You're contributing to piracy. You're gonna go to jail too. Like they would have a whole movie before the damn VHS when you brought it home.
Yo, my favorite thing. Oh wow, Cody. Shout out to Cody.
My fault, Sean Tragedy. My fault. I don't know that stuff.
Remember, like you watching a pay-per-view and you see the goddamn you see the warning. You better not be stealing this while you watching it.
Stealing is just like piracy. Piracy is just like stealing.
I can tell you whose black box it was. We watching the goddamn pay-per-view through the black box, like ha ha ha. You know what I mean?
Shoot,
and then after this go off, I'm gonna watch titties.
Hey,
remember niggas was watching scrambled titties?
Yeah, that was for a while. That's all some young people had. I see it right there. Look, that's there.
That's titty. I
swear to God, I see. I seen this one last week. It's scrambled the same. Spice Channel. Shout out to Spice Channel. But piracy. Shout out piracy. It's what's the phrase? If buying isn't owning, stealing isn't piracy or something like that. I forget what the phrase. But at a certain point, if you can't pay for the service and get to do what you want to do with the content, whether it's a video game, whether it's a TV show or whatever, because them TV shows be gone, and it's even easier for the TV show to never show up on Blu-ray. They'll cancel the show one season in. You won't even get to see the show. I had 99 channels back then. On the scrambled, y'all means. Shout out Piracy's not insane.
Remember those boxes you used to pay $150 for?
Piracy.
That's what I was talking about, the black box.
Keep your family entertained. Bootleg man show up.
Says the bootleg man.
You want to see Shrek?
I got you.
Hey, Tony. Come here. Because he had all the memes. I remember the one day I went to the laundromat and the bootleg man must have left his stash in there. It was like 20, and it was bootleg. It wasn't a trash bag. It was one of those the little black plastic bags you get from the liquor store. But he had like the slim cases with the DVD, so he had about like 20-25 left in there. But if someone was like Tyler Perry plays and shit like that, like bootleg man, if you found the right bootleg man, they would keep your family entertained.
Son, they used to play this. They used to play this play in the barber shop, and it had Nephew Tommy as the main character in that joint. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your homeboy Cal.
Scientific Atlantic may be the name of the episode. Those do be the boxes too. One Piece is good. Those boxes enabled me to see every wrestling pay-per-view up until the 2000s, and then you had to go online. That's when I started speaking of. I got TNA playing on the TV.
Oh, LimeWire, remember LimeWire?
See, my 1 year in college, I had already had like my ways to get before I went to college. The piracy was way different. It was like because I was heavy in the AOL, and AOL you can go into chat rooms and hit buttons, like hit keys, and they'll send you like the Tribe Called Quest album or whatever, Metallica album, whatever the case may be, depending on what they were serving. When I went to college and I was not on my mom's, she didn't have a dial-up. She had, what was it, the DSL?
Yep.
But when I went to school and the school had the cable, like the T1 cable, my computer, that shit was smoking. It was too much shit getting downloaded.
What? Would you have a gateway? Remember the gateways?
I had a compact.
Now that T1 connection is...
My mom had a gateway. This was my first computer. I had a compact. But it was that thing was, it ain't had no space on it. It was stuff to kills.
Yo, the way that shit used to slow your shit down with all that fucking music.
Yeah, look at that. Ashton Cushington said, "Hey, LimeWire killed so many computers because niggas didn't know what they was downloading."
Yeah, you want to hear Mobb Deep? You get Mobb Deep and computer AIDS.
Right.
You got CPU herpes.
Oh my God.
They got dang Presario. They moving at a snail's pace now.
So mad. And then somebody taught me how to clean the cache. That's when the cache shit started. So you started cleaning it, so you would get maybe a couple of bytes extra, and then that shit would just turn back slow.
You got HP herpes. That I'm trying to tell you is bad.
Computer AIDS is crazy, D said. Yeah, I bet you was in Trenton Central downloading the crazy shit, Antoine. I bet you was. We had an iMac on the newspaper club, so we
was the iMac the monitor joints with the colors on them?
Yeah, I believe that it was the fat butt.
Long way from Commodore 64. They had this joint called Micro Wrestling. I always wanted, but never ended up getting because it almost looked real, but then you wasn't really playing the game.
What you mean you wasn't really playing the game?
Like it was like cut scenes, but it was like digitized cut scenes. I'm glad I never got it.
Yeah, it sounded like I would have been pissed. The bootleg computer love would be computer AIDS.
Computer AIDS.
I was just watching this clip of Roger Troutman on Video Soul with Donnie Simpson. Yo, that's the son. Son.park.mp3.
That may be the name of the episode.
You mess around and down. Boy, I had this folder. I had this Justice League folder, son.
Oh, snap. Shout out
to we called him White Wonder. He actually ended up, I can't think of his name right now, but he actually ended up signing to Jamla. Like he was a producer on Jamla with Ninth Wonder. It was a service called SoulSeek.
Oh my gosh! You doing too much. Keep talking, fam. But you were giving away so much sauce right now. So much sauce. Keep going. So, and I had this folder of Justice League stuff that I just compiled. Like I would hit the torrents and just throw them right out there.
Right? I just kept throwing all the Justice League stuff in one folder. Joe Scudder, Away Team, what's Shorty? Sean Boog, look, everything. And I'm
before that piff, yeah.
Boy. And me and him traded. I had this folder of Ninth Wonder beats. And I I sent him, and then he sent like a songbook, but we would just go back and forth. And he was like, "Yo, I got these beats. Let me know." And then he ended up sending me a couple of beats that I ended up he gave to Math. Yeah,
and then Math made the albums.
I think he did. I think he recorded over a couple of
I need those.
A couple of man, listen. It was some very those are some good times, man. I got some hard drive, man. Listen, pause, but good gracious.
Shout out piracy, see? That's what fueled it.
Times was hard. I had to get some money.
For real. A, Soul Seek never died. B, that was the wave. Yeah, you see. That was the wave. It was $3 for album that came out in stores, $5 for a mix CD, because they was going to ask for 3 or 4 CDs, and 2 days later, here you go, give me my money. I had that.
I was the 4 for 10.
Oh my gosh,
I was the 4 for 10, 8 for 20, man.
That's smart. That's good business. And they was just wanting anything. As long as
I still have a Math folder.
See, that's what I need, because I know there's a lot of stuff that I don't have.
My Math, yeah, it's crazy.
I need.
Every once in a while, I'll be like,
I need that, because I have my one external with, like, I actually need to get another. All the shit I got on it, and like I'm trying to make sure like the folders with like the people actually know, and all the shit I've been accumulating has got. But I know I only have so much Math stuff.
Shout out to Kofi Jamal, the Brown album that Kev. It's the reason why I love that Kev. I need I do what I do on wax. But the Brown album was crazy.
Kofi Jamal, because the idea of Jay-Z putting out, because this is why I was like, yo, the Black album's in it. And that's it, because it's rare for an MC to be like, boom, I'm leaving the game. Here's the acapellas to my last album. Do what you will. It was like a year and change. Purple album. Shout out to the Green album. Like I know people I know that said, "Boom, acapellas. Let me put my beats. Let me put my mashups whatever on them." Yes, Ninth did one.
I can't remember what the ninth one was called.
That's a good question. Let me look.
Oh yeah, my favorite hands down was the Brown album. The Kev Brown.
Kev Brown did a great job.
Yeah.
Black is back! Exclamation point.
Yes.
I like the Ninth did a good job with the Black album. He also did a good job.
December 4th, he killed.
His Godson remix. There's a couple of them. Oh my god! Shout out piracy, yo. I don't care what nobody said.
Hold on. Stop the chat. Stop the chat right now. Do you see this? See this?
Himmy Dolphin said, yo, I recently just heard about some music magazine in the 90s where you could buy albums for a penny and they would send you a pack. Yeah.
All right. Columbia House. Columbia House, BMG. This is how you mess up your credit off break. Off break, right? You 16. A penny. It's a penny in the goddamn right here. Let me dig in this corner.
I got a penny.
Here you go.
Here you go.
And so the penny, it was a little like perforated line, like, you know what I'm saying? And you would take the penny to that joint, and you mail that joint out, right? You mail that joint. I wouldn't call it wasn't a scam. It was legit if you wanted to keep paying. So
it was a scam if you tried to scam them.
Nigga, you sent that back. Them niggas sent me Mobb Deep and goddamn New Jersey Drive soundtrack. All of it. What was his name? Mad Lion.
All of it.
Boy, I had some albums. Boy, I was like, I wouldn't necessarily have bought this MC8 album, but don't send that all through.
Yeah, a penny.
Yeah, they send you 12 between 8 and 12 albums, and they show up in a pack. And I was like,
it's like candy.
And then they was like, well, you got to keep buying stuff.
Beautiful.
What? You already sent me the goddamn. What I want to keep on buying. That's what I want.
The VHS tapes is what I don't know if I really got. I knew too many people.
I didn't do that.
So
I
legitimately was doing, because I had a massive DVD collection when DVDs was jumping.
Right.
And so I did the Columbia House or BMG. I don't know which one it was.
Shout out him.
That's funny. I did the you know, like we start you off with 10 DVDs and then you buy one monthly, and or we send you the monthly one and just charge it.
Right.
Nigga, 1 month I ordered The Education of Sonny Carson. These niggas sent me Save the Last Dance. I will never ever forget this.
I put trade mouse around your fucking ass.
That's when I canceled my subscription. That is when I canceled.
And
I was keeping up with that joint. I was paying all like, I take this month one, and I just was building up that DVD collection. And then they sent the wrong one at one time, and I was like, oh, nah, this disrespect.
The trick was, especially when who was y'all was doing Netflix when it was the disc?
I was not, but this was almost the same time.
I was doing that, and I was doing then remember when Blockbuster got hip? I was doing Blockbuster.
Too late was a person.
It was too late. Too late.
But there was one day I went to Best Buy. Shout out old Best Buy. I don't know what Best Buy is now, but shout out old Best Buy.
I gotta go to Best Buy tomorrow.
There was a program. I remember it was a computer program. I was looking for programs to rip DVDs. And I was there the one day, and it said DVD 1, 2, 3, and it was like a greenish and black colored Yami, and it said you put the DVD, you open the program, put the DVD in, it read the shit, take the DVD out, you put the blank in, it burned the shit, and I was like, there's no way it's that easy.
So what those did was, and what made them so dope, was they didn't copy programs, they copied zeros and ones. Right. So if the DVD was copy protected, it just copied the copy protection. So yeah, it was mirroring the disc, and yeah, that was dope, man. I remember those days. Allegedly.
The Sunday that I realized that happened, I said the game has changed. Because them DVDs, they were quick. They was in and out. You send the one, 2 days later, the other one came in. Oh, word? I never seen Ali. All right, put that out the next day. I seen this movie. Let's go. The binder of DVDs I had at one point, but now it's all just files. I don't even have a lot of that shit anymore. But that was Gamefly. Gamefly was the one for the video games, yeah. Sony PlayStation, you could see, but the problem was I was burning so many DVDs, and I got too many DVDs. I need a way to be able to stream this from the computer to my TV, and once I figured that out,
game over.
Game over. Achievement unlocked. It ain't even, I shout out piracy, but it ain't even piracy. It's my content. I own it.
Mine.
It's on my computer. I'ma stream it. We get no way you can get in trouble for this. Prove it.
Yeah, no, I was just talking stuff.
Prove it. Mister, I said this earlier today. We used to be a proper country. We used to be in America where you could buy something or you could pirate it. It'd be so hard to get things to work properly when you purchase it. Sometimes you don't even want to worry about that shit. Or you want to legit test something out. Maybe I don't like the movie.
Okay.
Maybe I don't like the album.
Maybe I just want to try it out.
But the flip side too, though, and this is the real shit. We pay however much you pay for your Spotify, pay for your Apple Music or whatever. I need my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, perfect example. Wrestling related example. You remember it was years ago, there was that one announcer that was with WWE who was trying to sue West Side Gun because West Side Gun on a lot of his albums, he would sample an announcer, calling somebody to the ring. He there was a lot of that stuff in it. I mean, it'd be straight off the tape. I mean, the alternate versions of a lot of West Side Gun stuff have so much like copyright in it. He has to kind of take out 2-3 minutes of an intro sometimes because it's too much of a recognizable thing. But the dude was pissed, and it was sad because this is before Gunn was really rocking with like AEW all the time, and I think the dude got fired because he was talking too much stuff. But years later, Greg Hamilton, shout out Corey. Years later, and it wasn't that long ago, I would go on Apple Music and go to the West Side Gun songs, and I know Undertaker versus Goldberg. It's got a whole section in the middle where they announce Undertaker being from Death Valley and then him wrestling Goldberg coming out. All that's gone at this point. It goes from the one verse and then just like it. And because I listen to this stuff, like the evil person that I am, I was gonna say evil genius, but I'm not putting that on me.
Remember Evil Genius shirts?
The Evil Genius. No, I'm
sorry.
It was one of those things where like you go back and it's like, damn, this part's shot from here, this part's shot from here. I say all this to say this is why I need the original source when it drops, because I'm going to get hooked on that and I'm going to want to listen to that in like 5 years later and not this edited stuff that's up on the service, because the service allows them to just copy and paste and pick and choose with it. Whole albums could be going off Apple Music and it'll sit there letting you know that you can't play it, but it's still going to sit on the service letting you know that you can see it. I hate that shit. Him Eat Dolphin's Ass. Y'all have a favorite Burn mixtape? If so, what were a few
DMX.
tracks on it if you remember?
DMX vs. Cannabis mixtape.
Oh my god. I can't remember the tape, but it was the one, whatever tape that had Freeway and Cannabis, like the audio, because it may have been a beef tape, but one of the audio tracks on there was the extended audio from the video of them battling. It was
that was Freeway and Cassidy.
I'm sorry, not Cannabis. Cassidy. It was Swizz and them versus the Rock and them when they was in the studio beef. I played.
Put a beat on.
Fucking put a beat on. He said the last gonna survive. I played that so many times because you couldn't get the audio nowhere else. You know what I mean? Like a lot of those mixtapes were important because that was where that extra not seen on, you can't buy in the stores, you ain't seen on the streets type shit was. You got a favorite Bird mixtape, Mimi? Mimi said just a Mary J. Blige Classics, Volume 1.
Best of Mary. Mary started rapping.
My mixtapes were more R&B. So remember when Chris Brown was kind of like excommunicated and he was doing all these mixtapes,
dropping a bunch of music.
Yeah, I was like stuck in that universe for a little bit because those
when he ain't had no more hits because he was giving out hits.
That was an era.
Yeah, he's still in a super era too. It's interesting. Hot 97 freestyle tape from The Rock is a good one. There's little kids on IG recreating that
Clue
now.
mixtapes. I liked Clue mixtapes too.
I may need
first time I heard 4321 was on a Clue.
Yeah, see, and that not that we don't get those moments these days, but we don't really get those moments these days. I think this is my plan. My plan is after we do the show, I'm probably going to go on Redacted and grab a bunch of mixtapes. But to get to the end of the show, we got to start the show. Where's my button? Where is the intro? Yeah, God damn it, StreamYard.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
Yeah, welcome back. Antoine Culver said that we're in a world where folks are claiming diamond off streams. That must make BRP the Black Diamond. Or am I tripping? Anyway, welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. If you've been rocking with us for the last about 45-ish minutes, not only do you know that piracy is the true way and the only way, but clearly, at least God is still working on me. You know, I ain't got no title. I got my squad. I got some time off in the very near future. And that's about all I got. You saw the squad was on the line. Miss Mimi, say what's good to the people, yo.
What's good to the people?
Classic. That's a classic right there. I thought you were about to beatbox for a second. Brother fam.
Yo, fam 79. The holder of the Lola Falana.
Damn.
I'm him. We them. Insight, entertainment. We are Black Rasslin.
You already know. Peace to DDM.
Yes.
Hold your head. Hope you well. Hope you're doing well. Peace to Math, wherever you at. If you making it.
Peace to Prial.
Prial. We making it out the hood. Yo. I already know. I seen footages the other day. I said, oh, nah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. We couple more years. What a weekend.
What a time to be alive.
Well, so I posted the other day, shouts out Turnbuckle Talk. I posted the audio of Turnbuckle Talk on YouTube. And I don't remember the commenter's name, but they were like, damn, y'all was clowning the build, the evolution, and now, you know, y'all talking about, you know, being this ill show.
Yes, that's what you're supposed to do.
This is the thing. Two things can be true. A build to a pay-per-view can be ass. And on that flip side, and I think based off the conversation from Tuesday night on Turnbuckle Talk made me think about things a bit differently, at least, and I forget who said it. May have been Corey. The idea of the women on that Evolution card being like, oh, so this is the story. The narrative has been that the build for this has been asked. Like people's not rocking with the women's division no more. Bet we're gonna make sure that not only this is a dope pay-per-view, but it's a pay-per-view that you're gonna remember as right now one of the best of 2025. And I can't front. Naomi, spoiler alert, shocking the world and cashing in on during that Io and Rhea. I still need to go back and watch that match. They was having a banger in that ring. Even if this didn't happen, that PLE was still a banger. There were dope matches. It was especially in this era of too much wrestling, too many PLEs, another Saturday night's main event, another a special SmackDown overseas. Everything feels like an event, but then everything don't feel like an event after it's over. Evolution felt special.
Yeah, underselling, over delivering is. Listen, we've seen it specifically from WWE before. It's like
that's what they do,
and people kind of get and they feel, oh, this is gonna be phony. They ain't doing this and that. Now, I think the difference here was people were actually looking at the sales numbers, and I always feel like we, as wrestling fans, quite often get too far in the weeds with that stuff. To be honest, if the house rocking, it ain't none of my business what the numbers is. And what I mean by that is just you ruin it for yourself when you start looking for like what the real niggas did backstage and if it was a red chair or blue chair. And like niggas just be looking at it too much. We just listen, just watch the show, cuz you know what I mean?
Facts. Well, what was this like for you, Mimi? I mean, you recently wrote about Naomi's latest incarnation for the 50 not too long ago. But you talked about it Tuesday. We was having a, not to go too crazy into the offline chat, but we were having a conversation after Naomi lost that match with Jade, and
I was mad. I was mad.
Why?
I was mad because I felt like, because I've been rocking with Naomi since I came back to wrestling.
Right.
And as long as I can remember watching Naomi, she's always had a smile on her face. Always. And I watched Total Divas begrudgingly and respectfully. She was the only character that had a positive. Her and Natty were always positive.
Yeah.
Natty winded up changing after a while, where she remained consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So it was almost like, a girl like that in your space where she can get lit, she can turn up. However, she's just a heart of gold. And just to see her start, stop, when she had the eye injury, and then during the pandemic when it felt like she was going somewhere, and then she winded up going out again for a while, and then she came back, and then she was stuck with Lana for a while, and then she made the fans root for her.
Oh.
Hey.
Yes. Hey, DDM. Hey. Perfect
Keep
show.
going, keep going.
She made the fans want to
show up
root
as a
for her
gangster part.
regardless, and we just never stopped wanting her to win. And it came to a point where she was basically like, no, I was mad when she left. I felt like she was influenced when she left, and then when she she made me want to watch her in TNA.
Right.
Hey, man. And I never really went back to watch TNA after she left. So I can say I never went back, and no shade, but she's my girl.
That's real though. That's real.
Legitimately my girl. So to see this happen, to see her go into this when the whole big three happened, I was just like, oh my God, like I just absolutely love to see Black women get along, Black women bring each other up. It is something different when you watch these reality shows. Like I stopped watching reality shows, especially the housewives, especially the Black ones, because especially Potomac, where they live and revel in making somebody feel like shit, especially when they're winning. Like I don't understand hidden hate, jealousy, and I'm the youngest of 5, and my mom always, I was raised by a single mother. She always defined me. My dad wasn't around. I don't have any daddy issues because my mother and my sisters always validated me. So I never needed a man to validate me. And so to see these women on national TV who are married, by the way, like, what is wrong with you? You know what I mean? And just to see her and Bianca and Jade and them, all three of them, the two of them embrace Jade from coming from and just kind of like covering her in this portrayal of what a sisterhood is supposed to be. And we never thought that the storyline would get here. And the storyline felt real. The sisterhood felt real. The storyline felt real when everybody was like, it was Naomi, it's Naomi. It was like, no. Even when she was in the ring for Elimination Chamber, I was like, it wasn't her. Like, it couldn't have been her. You know what I mean? Because there's always hidden hate. When you see certain friend groups, there's always hidden hate, And even when you're and even there's people that I know within my friend group that I look at, I'm like, you a secret hater. Like, wow. Like, really? And I just watch them move. Like, I'm just like, okay, but I keep them at a distance, And so to see this storyline and be able to resonate with it in real life, and to see her not go over, because I truly did take her side.
Yeah.
And I was mad that she didn't win. And I was in that group chat mad. And y'all was telling me it's a bigger play. I was like, fuck the bigger play. Like I was over here. I was like, fuck this shit. I can't take it. Why she always got that? And I don't want this. I don't want Jade to get padded. I don't want these padded wins. That's not what makes a superstar. Like you gotta grind. Like they all grind. They all lost. And I want her to feel how they felt, not like, because you're getting an opportunity. It's a different feel right now. You're getting so much opportunity. You're in the ring constantly. You was on fucking WrestleMania 2 years in a row. Your first year coming back. Like it's different. So I want to see you win. But I want to see you win in a journey that makes sense. And so that's why I'm so passionate about this whole thing. And so when she lost, I was mad. I told him to stop mansplaining me and shut up. Leave me alone. I don't want to fucking hear it. And when she came out, because I didn't see that shit coming. When that fucking music hit, I was in my fucking bed crying.
I liked it. I didn't expect it, but I liked it.
Crying. Because in real life, Naomi is that nice ass girl. Like I met her at the BET Awards. She is those two, her and Jimmy, like salt of the fucking earth, yo. Like they don't make them like that anymore, honestly. You know, the business can change you, and it did not change them as people, you know. And just to see her win, I loved it. And for her to fucking she pulling Cardi into the fucking storyline right now on the time.
She know it's her time. I mean, she's already been doing that, but now it's I'm the champion. I'm about this. I already got the triple threat with Rhea and Io booked for SummerSlam.
And we was in the TBT talk about. I was like, y'all feel like she's not gonna lose that, but I'm so scared. I'm gonna be honest. I'm scared.
Did y'all talk about Evolution yet?
That's what we're talking about. We're on the Naomi right now.
We just started talking about Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all talk about anybody else?
We just started talking Evolution. Yeah. We just started with Naomi.
Just in time. You know, but I agree with Mimi. Nene been killing it. I like the cash in. It was so unexpected. I was thoroughly sports entertained. I think she's doing a fantastic job. The Proceed with Caution is becoming quotable. They're going to have to make a shirt with just that on it soon.
The crowd wants it.
I thought, okay, so here's where I'm going to shock the chat. And I'm going to really, this is why I'm fair. Because I was very fair this weekend. First thing, and we haven't talked about this, but I thought AEW All In was absolutely fantastic. I think that they're getting back on track. I think that they are heading in the right direction. Mm-hmm. I finally understand the part that they play in the wrestling universe. I do not go to them for, high shining glamour. I go to them for wrestling matches with a lot of spots. Let's just call a spade, but it's going to be quality
grabs.
Right. As far as Naomi Evolution, I'm going to shock the chat and say that I personally think that this was Jay's best match in WWE so far. Mm-hmm. And I think that it was I said at first I thought it was Naomi's best match, but it's definitely one of her best for sure. I thought that Jade was actually fantastic in this match. I think that they played who I don't know who produced this match, but whoever produced this match.
It was Holly.
It was Molly.
Or was that the battle royal? I thought
I'm
I saw
checking
Molly
now.
That's an amazing question, and I think that stuff matters. But I feel like there were already notes that they needed to hit because there was a story that they needed to tell because they knew where they were going. I think it was super well paced. The matches were put like in the proper place. So the thing that's always weird with like Evolution type pay-per-views is because you're dealing with things like folks from different shows. If you don't watch all the shows, you may not understand what's going on in that match. And I think like commentary did a really, really good job at like, all right, this is what's going on for this match, FYI. And so it's like they gave you the care and then the wrestlers gave you the good matches.
And what I liked about that match, it was several things I liked about this match. I thought I don't recall seeing women use the toolbox before.
I was shocked that they went for the toolbox. Yeah.
The TV spot with the sparks. I don't know if that was a legit, thing or that's something new that they trying out now. Right. But I literally, you can hear the crowd go, "Ooh!" Like we've never seen that before. Kind of thing. I think that even though Naomi took the pin, I thought that these two ladies did a fantastic job on it. Jade selling was actually believable this time. And it just was very Dijkstra produced the match. He did a phenomenal job because both ladies.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is he one of the spirit guys?
Yeah.
He showcased both of these ladies. No shade, Kenny need to do all of Jade matches. Jade need her a personal match producer, and Kenny Dijkstra, you want all Jade Cargill matches.
Did they said this was like it was on like the 4th or 5th women's no holds barred match or something like that? Like it's
really.
I believe that's what they said when Jade was walking. I haven't watched the show back, but I believe they made mention to it felt like it was only a handful of the matches that the women have even had in WWE. I was gonna say I can't think. It may have been something on SmackDown too. That's the other thing because they'll do a lot of those type matches for like a Chelsea Green get over in a Chelsea Green type situation.
Too. The Money in the Bank briefcase, Naomi's briefcase is cute. It's a moment. And it had the actual caution tag attachments to it. Cute. I'm here for it.
You got $200,
but it's gone now, right? Like
it's available.
It's on the site now, but
no, I'm talking about TV. Like,
oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Oh yeah,
and I'm gonna assume that this is probably not going to be up here for too much longer. Maybe after.
It might copy.
Mine will be here. Estimated shipping October 2025.
Yeah. So, well, hey, it's. I don't know when they started selling it.
I'm sure glad
2 weeks ago
WWE did well.
Shout out to 4 installments on Klarna.
Matt, what was your thoughts on the match?
First of all, pre-out, how'd the game go?
We out the hood?
He didn't shoot well. He finished with about 12, but he had a hell of a. He shook the shit out of this kid.
Let's go.
Breaking ankles, as they used to say.
I was just putting up on the Instagrams.
Okay.
I was putting one of his highlights up there.
Let's go.
They won by like 24. So.
Okay.
He had a good night. The playoffs start Tuesday.
Oh shit!
We'll see if he bring home a medal or a trophy.
If we don't, we riot.
No, if we don't, he probably did something wrong.
Not the. Oh shit! Yeah, not the. Oh my god! We out the hood now. We out the hood with this. We out the hood. Every clip I see, it's a wrap. I know.
You have an Instagram for him, right?
No.
You have to do an Instagram now. He's young.
I don't like to put my kids online.
Yeah, but he needs the scouters need a highlight.
We need the mixtape.
He is he's in the right pipeline. The way the scout's gonna be where he gonna be. So I ain't even tripping on that at 10 anyway. I ain't even bugging.
He need that tape to the game. Hated to love it underground's on top. I need one of them. Give me the clips. I'll make the tape. Go ahead. MTV.
I don't got none of them. I don't got none of the clips, to be honest with you. But he called out. Evolution was good. The Jade Naomi shit was good. I thought it was well done. For it to be a no holds barred match, they did their thing, man.
I think they did a phenomenal job. I think this pay-per-view, I feel so crazy. Even though I had some personal stuff going on, I'm so mad at myself for not being there because this was a really great show. There were no duds on this show. Right. Even the Battle Royal was good.
Mm-hmm.
Trish Stratus is proving that she is the torchbearer for her era.
Mm-hmm. I was talking trash about her too.
She still looked good. She
watch it well.
Like Trish is still, she is proven. It's so crazy because if you watch wrestling when Trish first debuted and like during her time, you was like, oh, they're giving the title to Trish. You just had this like, because Lita was there, and Chyna was there, and Jazz was there, and Jackie was there, and Ivory was there. So you looked at Trish like, ugh. But fast forward, Trish is the one still putting on for that group of women in a way where she don't look, yeah, we know she got work done, but she don't look tired. She don't look worn out. She does look age appropriate, but she has aged well. Now, I will say this. Her and Nikki Bella have the benefit of being able to age well because the era that they were in, and this is no shade, did not require the level of physicality that the girls go through now.
Less wear hair.
I don't know if they in 20 years, they already wearing knee braces and things like that. I'm not so sure that they will still be able to come out and deliver banger, banger, banger. Not saying that they can't, but Trish's era, no shade. Nikki's era, no shade. Them girls wasn't really going in like that. You know what I'm saying?
Trish came in as a fitness model, right? Like she came out from, so she was already like someone getting us. So she wasn't like smoking cigarettes in the goddamn high school gym trying to get on. She was like, I'm pretty and I'm already in amazing shape. So yeah, it does make sense that she would last over all those other women because she came from an athletic background and kind of never left it.
Nikki's not gonna last though. Nikki, that match with Chelsea, or was it SmackDown, or was it Raw? It was Raw.
It was some ring rust.
It was rough.
I am not giving up on Nikki Bella just yet because I think that she still can do it. I've seen shades of things that I'm not going to give up on her just yet. I'm not a Bella Army person. I want to be very clear, but I'm not willing to throw in a towel just yet.
Well, I was gonna.
I'm 100% am.
Because I was gonna
towel right now.
I was gonna ask, like, between Trish Stratus and Nikki Bella, and I hate I hate dancing around a couple of different topics, but there was too many damn shows over the weekend. Like,
which talk about the good ones.
What we doing hot topics? Like Goldberg just had a retirement match. Goldberg just had a retirement match on Saturday Night's Main Event. And when I think about men of a certain age in pro wrestling and how they've gone out, he's had multiple world title attempts and wins that I thought were kind of undeserved. We're talking about a Nikki Bella who's probably in like the twilight of whatever's left of her career, and we're talking about a Trish Stratus who has been wrestling a lot, and her storyline has been, I'm getting that chip. I'm getting that chip once more. Do you think either of them can actually be world champions in 2025, 2026 at this point in their career?
Nikki and homegirl, yes.
Nikki and Trish,
yes.
Any story can be written.
Whether it's terrible or not, that's besides, but they could be.
Well, I mean, anything could be. Somebody just got to write it, but does it make sense?
Well, and which makes sense? Which makes more sense? Like, do you
sometimes?
Because Nikki Bella was towards the end of that battle royal, and I imagine a lot of people probably thought that she was going to be.
I did. I was like, are they about to do this shit? And then I was like, oh my god, Lash is part of the last three. Are they gonna do the shit?
I was like, come on, Lash.
I knew Lash wasn't Nash. Lash and Stephanie Vaquer at the end. I knew exactly what was going to happen. It was going to be a devil's kiss up on that apron. I already knew what time it was.
Yeah,
and then knocked her right out.
I don't not like Stephanie Vaquer. I think she's top 5 wrestler, women's wrestler in the world. I legitimately think she is great. I do. I believe in her, but I'm still not there 100%. Because I feel like I think when they start rushing people up against time, it throws me off a little bit.
But which I feel you, but like, I mean, Gianco,
even if it makes sense, because she does make sense, it just throws me off still.
I think because we're so used to a developmental system on television now, we get to see the process so much. It is jarring. But I think because like looking at it, like no shade, based on her responses in NXT, based on her actual wrestling skill, and based on how over she got, what is so fascinating with me about Stephanie Vaquer is I think she's the first non-English speaking female wrestler since Asuka to organically get over with a crowd in this capacity, and people just go crazy over them. Like, it is very, I think she's the first one since Asuka to really truly do that.
She got aura.
Right. And what they both have in common is they may not be English speaking as a first language, but they have a presence in the way that they communicate with their body and faces. They use nonverbal cues very well to get themselves over. Not just the devil's kiss, but just in general, the way that they communicate, they really understand movement of the body and nonverbal communication very well. Miss Naomi, I didn't want to crack up, but when she asked, for example, when we look at Io Sky, to me, outside of this, she doesn't really have great nonverbal communication with the crowds, which is why when she cuts promos, it's kind of stale.
But she has a good backstage, I feel like.
Yeah,
it's not better. Great, but it's better than in ring.
It's better than her hot mic, though. I think, like, if you look, if they had done that promo between Naomi, Rhea, and Io as like a backstage pre-tape segment, Io may have come off much better than she did in the ring.
Because when Naomi said, I don't know what you just said, but it was so interesting because
Naomi was on point on Raw this past Monday.
She said, I'm opening the show, and I'm opening the show. Okay?
She said, go to the backity back.
Backity back.
Like, and I know we're still talking about Evolution, but I'm tired of Rhea Ripley getting title shots. She keeps getting inserted in title shots, and I know why, because the crowd loves her, but it's starting to get stale to me now. It's like, girl, how are you getting a title shot now and you lost? You wasn't even the champion in the match.
Right.
Okay. How are you getting another title shot? I am confused.
Wasn't her losing that title the last time dicey? Like, it was weird that because it was 2 other people. It was what happened? I can't remember. Something weird happened, right?
Wait, it wasn't Bianca the ref?
No, Bianca was in the match, wasn't she?
How did Io win the title? I want to say
WrestleMania, right?
No, she had it. She went in the champion. She went in the champion. The Rhea, she cashed in.
Io did
on a Monday. That was on Monday night.
It was on a Raw. Yeah, she beat her March 3rd, 2025 on Raw in Buffalo, New York. But that was a singles match. It was Io. Io took the title from Rhea then.
She cashed in? She had the briefcase?
It was something weird. It was something weird right before. I thought
I don't remember shit.
It was weird. I can't remember exactly what, but it was. I thought it was a weird circumstance around her losing that title, and so she was still supposed to be around it because they were doing the thing back and forth with her, or was it her or Bianca, and they were supposed to be going back and forth. It was weird.
Some shit.
Bianca got it. Bianca got it. No, Bianca won Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and Io, because Io and
Io
Rhea
just had a title shot.
Io won the title from Rhea, and it was supposed to be a return match. Bianca, and in the interim, Bianca won the Elimination Chamber, and they went for weeks going, well, I should, because it was Bianca and Rhea beefing on who should be having the title shot, and then they made the triple threat at WrestleMania. That's what happened.
And
that's
then
what happened.
Rhea gets reinserted again. I just am getting tired of this young lady always getting a title shot because for some reason Bianca Belair was a heel in an Elimination Chamber match that she rightfully won, and she was getting the boos.
Well, is that they weren't booking her on TV to be the bad guy? It was just
it just happened.
White boys that like to do black women. That's different.
Well, and that's my issue. That goes back to this because at this point, Rhea Ripley should be at the back of the line. You had a title shot at WrestleMania. You had a title shot at Evolution. You're getting ready to get another title shot at SummerSlam. Like it's title shot after title shot.
Dixon reminded that there's going to be a Perth show later this year, so she may. I mean, it could happen that she could be in the title picture back. I believe that's October. I think that's October. But yeah.
I'm just like it's kind of getting old to me at this point, and it's like, okay, sis, you getting another title shot. But speaking of title shots and people not having the title, and still getting over Miss Charlotte Flair.
This is so hypocritical. Keep going.
Charlotte and Alexa.
She's not in nobody title shot.
She's not in no.
She's not in nobody title shot.
She's not in the title picture.
Boy, y'all. Is this like a pineapple glaze or is it like a sugar glaze?
It's a combination of the two. I think that here's the thing. The crowd is so funny because in January of this, it's funny how things can change in just a few months.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte Flair was getting go away heat.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward, Alexa Bliss has helped transform her into the face that she always wanted to be solo, but could never achieve. And now at Evolution, you're hearing we want Charlotte chance when she's on the side of the road. Her relationship with Alexa, like that spot when Soul had Alexa up getting ready for the spear from Zarya, and Charlotte hurried up and grabbed her out the way, and then they was holding each other. That
said, "I got you."
That was like even when she was coming out and Charlotte put her hand up and Alexa was like, "Girl, move," and she threw the dog on her face. Like those things. Number one, here's what I like about this: these two pairings together is, right now we don't really have a clear direction for Alexa in a solo capacity. We thought she would go with the Wire Six. Me personally, I think they need to just get away from that at this point.
All of them away from it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like just move on. It gives two seasoned or older women who've been around for a period of time something fresh to do. And because they are professionals at it, they do it well. It's very much giving Thelma and Louise, and I really, really like it. I hope that they don't change the relationship too soon. I hope we get this for a while. I know that they're going to get a tag team title, but I'm scared for them to get the tag team title because everybody that gets that tag team title always gets an injury. Somebody out of the team
Yeah, but that's going to be the story. I mean, I think when Charlotte came back, I remember the timelines that I follow with wrestling on IG specifically. They had them clips from 2018, which they reference in the match of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair ready. Because I think a lot of the people who rock with Alexa Bliss, they liked the way that she was going in on Charlotte Flair back then. There's an animosity between the two of them on TV, but this is always how it works. They may be dope as a team. We ain't really seen them as a team, and I like that the way because on the flip side they've been building the breakup of Sol Ruka and Homegirl on NXT for a while because Sol's been doing a lot, and Homegirl's kind of not really been able to do much. And it seemed like they about to clash. So the way that they orchestrated that moment where she ended up spearing her teammate and Charlotte pulled Alexa out the way, and the way the storytelling in that was really dope. And I don't know if it's SummerSlam. We could see SummerSlam them taking the titles from Raquel and what's the name
they doing like the white version of Bianca and Naomi. Like it's like these girl duo friends.
But the progressive growth of them getting along, even though it's only been like 3 or 4 shows, it's just the progression of it. It feels relatable.
Yes,
it feels relatable, and that's what, for me, stories captivate me when it feels like I can relate to that person. I can know somebody like that.
I really enjoy. I enjoy Evolution. Becky, Lyra, and Bayley had a great match. That was a great opener. Even though Miss Bayley, no shade, honey, you might want to give Tony Khan a call because and this is where I'm going to agree with Fam because there's putting people over, and then there's being jobbed out.
Yeah, she the high school freak at this point.
You know, it's you know, at this point, a win over Bayley, I hate to say this, doesn't really mean anything.
What have I been saying in the chat? What did I say this online? She's the eater.
Okay, relax. Relax.
We've been having. Look, we're gonna put on Front Street. We've been having a conversation with the way that the women's division has been going. At a certain point, somebody got to eat pins. Bayley's been in the interviews talking about how I do it for the company. I don't really get the opportunities and you know what I mean, because I'm always like, oh, y'all want me to do something bad, I'm gonna do it because I'm a company girl. I rock with the company, which means at a certain point you're going to be eating pins. You're going to be coming up on the short end of the stick when it comes to lengthy title reigns because you're going to be setting up for the next person. I think
she going to do a Naomi and get pissed off and then turn into a heel. Is that because I see the chat saying that she's going to be
she's going to end up beating the stuffing out of both of them, out of Becky and Homegirl.
But going to AEW should be a route for bit. Well, I mean, I think it sounds like we may be divided on it because I think DDMF fans.
Oh, well, no, I'm just saying. I'm not saying. Do I think
want to see that?
Actually going to go do that? No, but
it's a better. It would be definitely a better place for her.
Her best good friend is over there. You know what I mean?
It's, but not even that. It's like her value is. She's one of those, like, she does everything. Her promos are great. Her matches are great. She's great in big moments. She can make people look like $1 million. She does all the things, right? And right now she's just losing, like, and not even in bangers. That's the thing. It's not even like we're like, oh man, that she lost, but good gosh, that match was amazing. We're not talking about her in that capacity. We're like, oh, she lost again. At this point, it's like they driving her value down to sell low. Like, come on. I don't know what her contract situation is.
Like, no other horsewoman is, and when Mercedes, when they tried to do Mercedes like that, she was like, okay, girls, it's time to go. But no other horsewoman is booked like that. And when I'm thinking about legacy, when I'm thinking about what those 4 girls were booked poor ladies were built to be. I just feel like Pam is being booked, and I hope that it does have this big payoff. I'm not saying that it won't, but when it comes to women's wrestling, Triple H, I'm starting to.
I'm sorry, DDM. Didn't Pam lose a 2 out of 3 falls match on Monday?
Yes,
Continue. Keep going.
She lost again on Monday.
So she ate 2 pins.
Ate them.
I think that she's just been losing. One thing that is annoying me about Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Paul Levesque, Triple H, the Game, is that he does this all lives matter kind of thing when it comes to women's wrestling that I don't like. And at the Evolution press conference, he's like, well, if the story makes sense, then the women will main event on any show. They really, really wouldn't need a show. And like the way that he was talking about it, it's like, first of all, y'all did not promote this show well, but the ladies went out and gave you probably your best pay-per-view so far this year, if we're keeping it a buck, okay? They gave you that. You did not promote the show well. And the proof of that is you get upgrading people's tickets. And we saw a topped off portion of the arena on camera behind.
Oh my God. Whoever the camera guy is, you're terrible. You're awful.
Well, I think there's a bigger thing in that, because I think the word was that like Saturday night's main event audience with Goldberg in the main event was 30% lower. And I think they realized that counter programming is whack, and they actually got their tails handed to them on Saturday, because they Saturday shows was mid. I think everything that they did Saturday
was always mid.
Was just like, but even the NXT show was fine.
That NXT show, man. I want to go back. It had good wrestling on it, but it definitely suffered, I think, from being in the middle. Miss a lot of this.
And then you're gonna drop 30% because niggas have been watching other wrestling there's been other wrestling on all day long. AEW started at pre-show at what,
1:30, yeah. Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas was watching wrestling all day long. And when you get to goddamn Goldberg, you know what I'm saying? Look, how can you care? How can you?
NBC didn't care, so how can you?
It was just insane, and then you'll blame the ladies and say, well, women don't draw. Well, women can draw if you promote the show more than 2 weeks before the show was going on. That's the thing. But he does this a lot, and it is definitely from a white male lens. You can tell that he does not understand the importance of certain demographics holding space in community.
Yes, because he was told that he doesn't have to.
He doesn't. It's like there's and here's the thing that's interesting about that is you don't want to do intergender matches on your programming,
right?
But then you say we don't want the all women show. It's equal opportunity, but you don't have intergender matches.
Right.
I think the intergender matches. I think the intergender, because I want the intergender matches. Shout out to Cody Dre. But I think the intergender matches is more so about sponsors than about caring about the wrestling.
Yeah, the opposite of that is not good on national TV.
Yeah, you can't, because you can't have a match. There's no punching in that match. You can't punch in that match.
So with that being said, then this is why we have Evolution. This is why you only have one women's show every 7 years. It's like the cicadas. Okay.
Wait, did she?
That's very good.
Wait, did he say he didn't think that he was gonna? Because I don't ever watch that the post show, because I just can't. But did he say that he wasn't gonna do it anymore? Like
no,
he didn't think
he was non-committal. He was non-committal.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if I was in his position and I did 2 shows 7 years apart, right? And because I believe the plan for the next year was probably to do another one, but if you can't make it make sense, and somebody said, nah, let's not do it, because we've seen them like have yearly or regular pay-per-views or PLEs or whatever you want to call them, and then they'll switch it next. Instead of doing this, we'll do Great Balls of Fire. We've seen them change things per whatever they got booked, and I think it was one that they didn't repeat. And when they didn't repeat it the next year, it became a thing where it's like, well, I didn't do it last year, so I really don't do it. I got to do it this year. And it became something of 7 years. And then you had to realize I have to book this division again to be able to put on a cohesive show. Because the one thing that's really tough about putting on a show like this is because you're booking from 3 different television shows. And if somebody ain't watching one of those television shows, and the way they want it booked isn't, then they be like, oh, I ain't watching this. So it's they happen to do an amazing job at it this time. I think there is an embarrassment of wealth in that division right now. And it made them be able to put on a dope show. But I don't always think in that 7 years they were in that position either.
Yeah, it's just like for me, I just feel like it's giving rum pum 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 woman down. I just think Triple H is full of shit. And I think that the way that he comes off makes me, and I'm just saying this in general, the way that he comes off makes me understand why MVP said what he said. It makes me understand why Bobby Lashley is gone. It makes me when I look at certain things, I look at how Carmelo is booked. It makes me understand certain things, and I look at who he pushes. I think the only reason Naomi is probably getting what she got is because she is universally liked, but also too she got that Samoan connection.
She's part of the family, yeah.
Bianca Belair has been drastically downgraded. She's been powered down a lot, and Vince was very high on her. Jade is pushed a lot, but he always have liked muscle women. He's always like that kind of woman. It just his track record speaks that, and he's always like Asian women. Except for Kairi Sane, he doesn't live for her.
Small.
But he lived for Oscar. He definitely lived for Io because he said you are going to like Io Sky, whether I like it or you like it or not. You're going to like Io Sky, even if it makes absolutely no sense why she's in this match. You're going to like Io Sky.
What was that one comment I just saw? Beyond Bell said, I think Trips probably doesn't have the amount of stroke that we thought he'd have because TKO is making so much money. And the way that the business is set up right now, Triple H can do the things, and he's the guy when it's time to make the wrestling, he's the guy that's supposed to make the wrestling, but they're also trying to make the money. It's why I'm getting emails from WWE about Canelo fight tickets. Like, you know what I mean?
What does that have to do with creative though?
I'm not saying I think I don't know if I necessarily agree with this, but I think the thought is that TKO, because TKO is trying to make money, they would be I think this is the theory that goes online is like they would be trying to influence certain things to happen because they feel like that would be the driver of money compared to other things. I don't know if there's any specifics where people can say, yes, this is a TKO initiative and Triple H pushed the button to have that happen, but that's the thought, is that they would be pumping money into things they think are working right now, as opposed to other things. Because
so the one thing I will say is, when I was watching when we were watching the show, and I was in the kitchen, and Justin walked by, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, she's hot," and I'm like, "Who's hot?" He said, "Rhea Ripley's hot."
See,
so when you said that, it's interesting that she's always in the picture, but Rhea Ripley doesn't really do much. Do you guys notice that?
She's just super
lazy. She's just over. She's super lazy on the mic. She's not lazy in the ring, but I don't think she gives a lot of energy until she gets into the ring, until she has a mic. And
I disagree.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
I think she's fairly good at although she's a draw. She is like the goods as far as a pro wrestler is. People like
I'm not saying that she's not good. I'm not saying that
ways.
she's not good because she clearly she gets the mommy chance. She's that girl. But when I look at her and I see her move, like I feel like she's dialing it in. I don't feel like she's all the way in like she was before. I don't feel like that.
I think part of, and here's the thing, I'm going to defend her on this, on your point, because I feel like once you get to a certain level of superstar, there's a level of unbothered that has to be showcased. And I think that that's part of the allure.
Birthday girl in the chat.
I think that
Shadow Gabby on a birthday.
Where Rhea Ripley maintains her salt is when you have matches like that main event at Evolution with EO. That was an absolute stunner. She just has, some people just have it. It cannot
she got aura.
It cannot be manufactured. It just is. And she is one of those people. Some people just don't have to work as hard. Not saying that they're not working, but just their presence is a thing for people. She is
like Roman. I mean, I will say this in Vegas. I'm saying in Vegas.
She know.
In Vegas, I realized.
Boy, people got short. Boy, y'all remember
when I was backstage at WWE World in Vegas. I don't remember names, so I can't name them. But a lot of that Rhea Ripley stuff is just like, God damn, Rhea Ripley just walked by me, like that. The essence of that person just swept by, and I think because she can back it up in the ring, and she does have the accolades. Putting her in those positions makes sense for WWE, but a lot of the stuff that some other people may need to do to become part of that main event, she leaps over because she's just got it.
Yeah,
well,
like Naomi,
I mean, that speaks to
away with being like that.
Because that speaks to wrestling not being a meritocracy. It's not. It's not. Listen, if wrestling was a meritocracy, girls like Natty and Molly Holly, these ladies would have reigned on top forever. But wrestling
Serena Deeb,
just if you're just keeping it with women, but wrestling isn't a meritocracy. Even if you are the hardest worker and you're the first one there and you're the last one to leave, the traditional things that folks. That's crazy for TNA.
They're building the Slammiversary. We'll talk about in a bit.
Yeah. But if pro wrestling is one of those things where, listen, it's cool that you're really good at what you do. You know what I mean? Between the ropes, and people like you, but people love people love people love money. People love homeboy. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't matter. And at a certain point, it doesn't matter how much or how hard you work. It's why I always say deserve is a tough concept in pro wrestling, because listen, you work harder than everybody else, but if the lady with the big butt draws more attention, they're gonna put big butt out there. That's just good business.
Like Vince said, wrestling is a popularity contest, and I saw it at, matter of fact, WWE World Philly. She was injured. She had, like, people didn't know what was going on with her. They wanted to go see her get tattooed, though. Somebody hit me up like, "Yo, were you there when Rhea Ripley was in the people getting tattooed?" Like, the kids call it aura. I don't know, but she's got it, and I think that's it's a big part of it.
You got it. She had it on the iPad screen.
It's like mad girls who are great wrestlers.
I was like, what?
That's when you know it's real, though, Mimi. That's when you know it's real.
It's a lot of girls that are great wrestlers.
Look at her.
But it's, for some people, it's not always going to be like that. You're going to be Candice LeRae, and Michael Cole going to call you Candice
like,
Michelle.
Who is Candice Michelle?
He's going to call you Candice Michelle for the whole show.
The whole show. I was like, who is that?
I mean,
the whole show. She got mad too. She tweeted,
good.
Oh, it's the person.
Still under contract at this point, me.
Well, no, that's good though. And I will say, I mean,
we can't start drinking at 10:14. God dang it! We're supposed to be doing things hours to go.
I don't want to. I hate to sound like I'm raining on the Evolution parade. I did wish that they had a woman, if not two women, at least one woman, like added to the commentary, because I want to say,
but you can't throw anybody out there.
Well, that's the thing.
Like
I don't want
women. The last person they tried was Renee, and she didn't do well.
They
need somebody. They haven't tried since.
I like Beth Phoenix on commentary.
That's right. She did do NXT. I forgot about that.
I was wondering if like this would have been a good spot
they
for like
can't
an
her
AJ
right now.
Lee or something. Like you need somebody that can talk, but I don't know if they're. It don't sound like they was thinking about everything. Like they got what's the name out there, Jillian Hall and whatnot. Actually, shout out to that.
She was mad.
Why is she mad?
She was like mad? She was mad because she didn't get called like that.
First of all, your gimmick was cruise director on a Lido deck. That's what you was giving with your little microphone.
Giving Lido deck is hilarious.
Like her, Maria Kanellis, some of these ladies need to really need to get a grip. Okay, Jillian Hall. The only reason I even know who you are is because I went and watched WWE Network for my 10 hours that month, and you made an appearance at one of them Royal Rumble or something. You made an appearance at one of these special events, and the first thing I said was, "Who is this?" Okay, you look like you belong in Wow Women of Wrestling. It's not giving.
I don't know if we need to kill them people, brother DDM. Okay. We don't have to kill these people. I think it's fair for people that aren't included to be upset that they weren't included. Not fair.
There's no such thing as deserve or fair.
No. I said, do you think if they want to be included, not wrestle, they want to be called? Sometimes you can call me.
They said you called Vicky Guerrero. You couldn't call me.
Did she come?
Tickets
Vicky
with
Guerrero,
Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley.
No, she ain't talking about the wrestlers. She talking about the niggas in the crowd that got the camera on.
So you mad because you
wait. She was in the building and she was mad she didn't get a camera pan.
She wasn't in the building.
Jillian Hall wasn't there. Vicky
didn't
Guerrero got a moment though. Yes. She mad because she get called. First of all,
it's a regular thing.
You're not iconic, honey. Okay, you're not iconic. It's a lot of people who work for WWE. That don't mean they iconic. Your gimmick is not iconic. Okay, it's not. You're not Jackie. You're not Jazz. You're not Medusa. Okay, Vicky Guerrero was at least in 2 big storylines.
She was
that are memorable. Okay.
Excuse me.
And that's what she did. She did when they were introducing the women who were ringside. She grabbed the mic and did a whole "excuse me." That was actually it.
You know, like you are an alumni. You're an alumni. You're not a legend. You're an alumni. You're in there with the dentist and them. Okay.
You mean King?
All right, it's the women's week. All right, okay.
Well, the thing, like, I want to say, I mean, for the women who were there and doing this, when I saw this image. Hey, no, I'm just saying because we're getting out of here, but I'm trying to finish this thought. For the women who were there, the women who actually were putting on and able, I loved seeing stuff like this. You don't normally get to see the black woman get the briefcase from the black ref to say that the black woman is going to be cashing in to win the world title.
Right.
It's shit like that is cool, and it makes me feel like maybe that's why I didn't see what Jillian Hall was saying. Moving along, I think one of the other big stories from the weekend had to be, well, I guess still is, the Seth Rollins injury situation. And I had a conversation Tuesday again on Turnbuckle Talk, and when I left that conversation, it looked real, and I still think it looked real. Mm-hmm. He did the first springboard off the Yami, and the way he landed, when he got up, that right leg buckled immediately. He was able to power through and get the second springboard, and then when he landed and tried to get up, it was a wrap. Why hours before we hit record to go live tonight, I'm seeing that there's a report from Figure 4 saying that some people think it's a work.
So here they're handling it interestingly, right?
Well, right.
Because so they finished the match, right?
They finished the match.
It
ended. It felt abrupt. Abrupt.
Very. He realized he couldn't go. The word was to the ref. The ref talked to both of them. He was like, I can take the finish. He takes the blunt force trauma. Roll credits, fade to black, right? They help him to the back. Now, here's the interesting part is they're like, all right, he's injured, but he the first word we got was in that the post, whatever, from Triple H saying he wasn't going to miss tonight. So he is here in the building still, right? Which, okay. That was the first shaky thing they did.
And like, they made sure to mention that he had went to see Becky's match on Evolution, like he was backstage or whatever.
Right. That was Sunday night. They say he going to see the man Monday morning. He go see the man Monday morning. They say is too much swelling to tell.
Yeah.
Right.
He got to wait a week.
This is shaky piece of information. Number 2, I know that's a thing, but it's also rather convenient. Then he did he hosted Rich Eisen, and he said, well, I look regular, but my crutches over there, and I'm sitting here under it. So it's funny. We will see what it will be. If it's legit, it's legit. I mean, it looks legit.
It looks legit.
But if they swerve us, you know what I'm saying? Or if they tell us, ha ha ha, you know what I mean? He bring his face up laughing. I wouldn't be surprised.
Have they ever done that?
Where Seth specifically feigned an injury?
Anybody?
Offline we were having them conversations. I think I always go back to when Daniel Bryan was when he got cleared by WWE. And a lot of those matches, there was always some spot where he landed a certain way on the back of his head, or he got hit on the back of his head and he landed on the apron or something. And the idea is, well, shit, he's had all this conversation about X amount of concussions and he's in the ring again. Like, this could be it. Like, it was always through my mind. And then when I run it through my mind, I realized in the matches, they were doing that on purpose. So it wasn't to the effect of Daniel Bryan's got a briefcase that he could be cashing in a couple weeks, and this could all be a ruse, so you're not thinking about that happening at SummerSlam. But it's Seth Rollins with Paul Heyman with the briefcase. I could, and with years of injuries on both legs, I could see that being a swerve. I would appreciate them trying to go that type of real life to swerve. Coming out of Evolution, where Naomi set the whole groundwork for Jade Cargill beat her, and then Jade Cargill's going to get that match at SummerSlam, and the thought is that Naomi would be trying to do something at that match and then swooping in to be now on Raw on Netflix. Like, it would be a lot more elaborate than that, but I like when they dance around with stuff like that. Why not?
Was it?
Yeah, I think
leg?
I mean, he's had injuries on both, if I'm not mistaken. So
he has. I thought it was just one.
Yeah, Seth's come back from a couple of things.
When I was at Complex in like 2017, 2018, I remember covering. Was he wrestling Kane? It was a match. He was overseas and he messed up one leg, and then like a year later, I want to say he messed up the other leg. What you about to say, Mo?
The nigga still, when I saw a gauntlet match, I assumed it was for the briefcase.
On Monday, you said?
Mm-hmm. Seeing that it wasn't for the briefcase,
that changed your tone.
None of that shit. I don't believe he's out. I'll say that. He may have been hurt, but he's not injured.
That was the report. Actually, the Figure 4 report said that he may have gone into SummerSlam with like a mild leg injury, which would make sense. He was coming back from an injury before his run last year when Damian Priest was still champion. So
Oh, he was going out. He was going
well,
out.
he went out after Mania when he lost the title at Mania. He was gone until whatever match he had with Damian Priest that summer, and a lot of that was because of the he was out, resting up that leg. I think he didn't want to get surgery or something like that.
He didn't want to get surgery. Mother Seth is turning into Twig leg. How many these legs?
Thank you, D Skills. It was he was trying to powerbomb Kane.
I don't think you could say that.
Why not? Because ain't this like the third leg issue he done had?
Let me confirm it.
Well,
it's been a lot. It's been a lot.
You can say that, but the nigga carried on for the whole finish my story shit last year at WrestleMania.
Yes,
years ago at WrestleMania, whatever, how many ever years it was ago. Nigga did his thing just so y'all could get the end of the story.
Okay,
I'm not mad at that at all. I'm just saying, like, Seth, maybe we need to readjust our move set.
But he did.
He has.
February 2017, he tore his ACL, MCL, and medial meniscus. This
was it a left or right?
Yeah, let me get the story because Wikipedia.
Bad.
Well, I think they ended up both being bad is the problem, but I think the injury it was one injury and then it was a year later it was a different one.
Total knee replacement, no shade. It's definitely a total knee replacement.
That's the fear. I think if it's real, it may be a situation like that, especially where he's at in his career.
Yeah, because I don't do shit, and I'm gonna need a total knee replacement because I'm just a big bitch. So I know all that jumping around and all that foolishness. I know he's gonna need a knee replacement because my big ass needs a knee replacement. I ain't gonna have with Seth Rollins on.
The following week, Rollins announced that he'd be out of action due to an MCL. So he had an MCL injury after the Jinder Mahal match in 2024. And then he came back. He was off to chronic injury issues. He suffered. So this may be, I think this is the third leg injury. I think legit. I'd have to go back. There's only so much I can do while the pod's going.
Haven't you seen this motherfucker walk to the ring? Don't you recall Roman Reigns saying, "Yo, he can barely walk to the ring"? Look at it.
Right. Oh no, I'm not disputing. Look,
no. I'm not talking to you, Dad. I'm just saying.
Right. Just in general. Roman did. Well, I guess that was my thought. I will say, Mimi, because of the Seth Rollins injury. I wasn't surprised.
They broke the dick in the glass.
I mean, they in case of emergency, TC1 or whatever is his latest. Is like he's got to be in the wings.
Maintenance man.
He had the diamond turfs on. I was never a big fan of Velcro on sneakers.
I like the new shirt though, the Tribal Chief one.
Versus fire.
He looked thicker.
What's his situation? I mean, I think we were talking offline.
I don't know. I mean, you never really see real life confirmation of anything, Roman.
Right.
But apparently he had another baby.
Yeah, he did. He did have another baby.
How many kids is that?
6.
Yeah.
With the same lady?
With the same black lady.
I know that chemo ain't slow him down at all. Cause baby, it's giving shoot your shot. Bang, bang, bang. Give me what you got. Shoot your shot.
Exactly. Shout out to you, Galena. Shout out to you.
I was
literally now a basketball team, right? How many? 9?
No, yeah, he got a starting 5 with a 6 person.
I mean, my cousin got 13 kids, so I'm not. Yeah,
my grandfather had.
That's 13. Not an exaggeration. No, it's a he.
Oh,
he said with the same vagina. With the same. Vagina?
Not with the same vagina. No, 13 kids, different baby mom. But and that's not an exaggeration. That's the fact.
My grandfather had 13 kids.
Yeah,
God damn, I can't.
Not with the same
Roman, I like the new shirt and everything. He is getting that Edge syndrome. No shade, because you see Edge on All In. I was like, Christian definitely aged better than you. No shade. It was giving Christian. I know
not too much on my Trump supporter. Okay,
here she goes.
I'm just saying, the Roman Reigns from 2021, and the Roman Reigns of
definitely
2025. It's giving a little weathered.
But what's
he could weather on me?
He was gone and he's back. Is the match him teaming with Jay against Braun and Bronson at SummerSlam? Like, why he back right now? Because he ain't getting the title. Well, he ain't fighting for a title. He ain't worried about Gunther.
I'm still frustrated with how they booked Gunther, because the way that he handled Jimmy and Jay, that was how he needs to be. But Gunther needs to be a terrorist. He needs to be a menace. And they just refuse to book him like that, and it's annoying.
Yes, I do, Antoine.
Step out of here on that terrorist talk.
Facts is facts, though. Well, no, Kels, that was the thing, though, because Roman Reigns, he returned in Cleveland at SummerSlam last year. So my thought was that he was going to be returning at SummerSlam. So now that he's here, especially with Seth being out, my thought is that he got to be doing something at the SummerSlams in Jersey.
He could do me in Jersey.
Hey,
I'm in Jersey. He could do me.
Oh my God.
Math, what you were saying? I'm sorry.
I would start all over with Roman Reigns. I would start all over.
What you were saying, man? What you were saying?
No, I'm good.
What you said? Nah, say it.
I would start all over.
Because we gotta.
No, let's just go.
We gotta mosey on. Is there anything else?
Did y'all talk about All In? You want to talk about those people real quick?
Dustin Rhodes won the TNT Championship because Adam Cole is injured. It sounded like it's serious.
I wasn't mad at it.
I'm
love, best wishes to Adam Cole.
Is it? It sounds.
So what is this? So it's permanent?
I don't think it's been. I don't think anything's been announced. They've not announced it. He tweeted, and like the way he's tweeting and the way they were hugging in the ring, it looked like whatever's going on is serious. But he was still able to move and do the bang and all that stuff. So like I can't tell what the situation is.
All I'm gonna say is this: people got mad when Vince said he's a manager. I hate to say it.
Listeners got mad when BRP, when I used to talk about Undisputed Era. I was never an Adam Cole fan like that. That's me. But
Vince I think he was a manager.
I think, but it like he's been. This is like the second or third injury, and it seemed like this is more serious than anything he's ever had.
Yeah,
with AEW.
He has not been,
Speaking of Seth Rollins, shit.
He ain't been given what he need to give. And Mother AEW.
Wild ass. Moving on.
It is what it is. Speaking of wild ass, I saw that Kurt Angle apparently is going to be the commentary analyst for Real American Freestyle Wrestling, the Hulk Hogan era.
Bischoff. Yeah, I mean, what makes sense? It makes sense. It tracks.
Extra ass. Moving on.
I mentioned it to make sure people know who they talk about. When people talk about Perk Angle and Angle being that motherfucking TNA all the time, you got to see the totality. So I have to bring it.
I don't remember the time I saw Kurt Angle at the Starbucks out in St. Louis for that year. Royal Rumble was in St. Louis, and ain't nobody cared he was in the Starbucks. And he was trying to get people to care, and nobody cared.
Nobody gave a fuck.
He was pouring lattes on himself.
This
flat whites. Flat whites.
We'll start we'll get out of here after this. It'll be someone. I think Meals mentioned in the chat earlier. They announced on TNA on YouTube tonight that AJ Styles is going to be making an appearance at Slammiversary this Sunday, which features
the prodigal son goes home.
Facts. Well, I mean, he's been that. He's the phenomenal one. Has been that guy over TNA since like they were a thing, and I think this celebrates the 23rd anniversary of TNA, and they're booking this like they've got Masha Slamovich, JC Jane, winner takes all for the knockouts and NXT Championship, NXT Women's Championship. I believe it's Joe Hendry versus Mike Santana versus Trick Williams for the TNA title. Trick
still has a title?
Trick is still the TNA champion.
Gonna fight AJ Styles.
Okay.
Salute.
And
yeah, I
and,
hope Trick
and
still wins.
JC Jane still has the title.
JC Jane is NXT Women's Champion.
No shade.
She did do her thing. She did her thing. She did her
JC, when I watched it, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
She did her
well,
thing.
maybe she should keep the belt for a while. Because
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Now, when I say for a while, like, you know, I'm not saying the bitch keeps the belt for a year. But when I saw the match and I saw her character work in the match, to me, I'm like, oh, Jordan, you're not getting this belt. Jordan Grace is almost is close but no cigar with her.
She got to hold that belt once. No way she's in NXT and never NXT World Champion.
Keeps losing.
Do remember Bianca never had the title.
Right, Bianca Belair never had the NXT. She was never a women's NXT.
Bianca Black though,
and she's taller than her.
Shout out to JC Jane.
She's taller. Shout out JC Jane.
No, she's little.
Shout out to JC Jane for seeing me at the bar and looking at me like I knew who she was and I was supposed to buy her a drink.
So who was you?
Jane.
What podcast you from? I'm sorry. Who the hell is this and why is they looking at me?
I'm like, I know you from somewhere. What show you on?
You know, somebody said, Rock said that, was it Rock? Said that Masha has to win. Hey, Rock.
Does she have to win?
That winner take all because they can't have NXT have both their main belts. And he has a point, however. Masha's work on the mic on NXT this week, she got stumbled.
She got early too, very early.
She got stumbled.
Masha's got a match with Natalya at Bloodsport, I think SummerSlam weekend. I don't think she needs to be NXT Women's Champion to be in that match.
Yeah. I just think, you know, some people have a little bit more work to do when it comes to that overall WWE style of presentation. Like Mike Santana, he ready to go. Like, hire my baby father. He needs to be booked.
Cal, put this one
out. Hire my baby father. What do you don't like Mike Santana?
Mike Santana been working, but we gotta go.
You know, I don't discriminating against my baby father.
Ain't shout out to my Puerto Ricans.
Shout out to the women on All In.
Facts.
Oh yeah, Mercedes' interest was given what it needed to give.
Shout out Athena. Athena won the women's gauntlet.
It was interesting watching Athena in the press conference.
I loved it.
She said that she got humbled when she came to AEW.
Because she's one of the illest, and they had her.
She's the greatest.
They had her on ROH being the women's champion for
that's definitely humbling.
I'm glad they shouted out Metroplex Wrestling. They got their show at the end of this month. But no, it was ill because this ain't the first time. The last time I was on vacation, she had the match against Willow, and at that scrum. This was 2 years ago. She was like, nah, I'm waiting for the next competition. I'm hoping they're on AEW TV. 2 years later, she's finally hopefully able to make those moves. But yeah, no, it was Athena, the Mercedes Tony Storm. Math was right.
Again.
Yeah, I said Tony was going to win that belt. I was like, they're not giving it to Mercedes.
They didn't?
No, and I'm glad they didn't. Like that whole belt collector thing is starting to get boring.
She's about to lose again. I think she wrestles this weekend.
On AEW somewhere. Where?
No, somewhere overseas. Shit, I can't remember.
Is it the UK title or the Mexico title? UK? Okay, that makes sense. Because that could be anywhere over there. That can be anywhere over there. We got to get out of here. We've talked the wrestling and some more stuff. But before we get out of here, Miss Mimi, I think I know the answer to this question.
That's stupid.
I think I know the answer to this question.
CEO.
Wait. Sean Tragedy. Don't give me how quickly Cal jumped over AEW All In. Look at the time on the clock. I'm trying to get out of here. It's not my fault. Do you see what we talked about? We out of here. Miss Mimi, who's your Black Rasslin of the week?
Who you think? Proceed with caution. Naomi, our WWE World Women's Champion.
DDM?
Greatest.
I'm sorry.
The greatest.
My Black Wrestler of the Week is the Tina Marie of wrestling. Charlotte. Charlotte with the Tina Marie of wrestling.
The campaigner for the black women. I love it. Yes.
Charlotte is the Tina Marie of wrestling.
I don't know if I can co-sign that. Brother Fan.
Shake it on up. Shake it on up. Shake it on up. Shake it on down. Shake it on up. Shake. Ooh. You did that. Say no. All right. So real talk. Since I can't go with Tina Marie, my Black Wrestler of the Week is bring it to the floor. Ow. Like me. I'm amazing. I'm amazing.
Brother Fan.
Bring that theme back. I'm here for the heel theme, but that bring it to the floor. That shit used to hit me.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. The glow is over.
The Hall of Fame. That's the one I want to hear.
The glow. Yeah, then. Fan.
I'll go with multiple people. The Blackest show this week. The AEW, all the black people on AEW All In.
Wait, who were they? By the way,
you don't care.
I do.
You don't. It's late. You don't, and it's late.
Okay.
Brother Math.
Yo, my Black Wrestler of the Week. Shout out to Gabby. Happy birthday to Gabby.
Happy birthday, Gabby.
She's the Black Wrestler of the Week. That's it.
We low key covered most of the black people in the AEW show. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, hey, cousin Jermaine, he never says shout out the sun.
What
We're
happened?
never shouting out 52.
What?
Yeah,
Anyway,
that was weird.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Chris is being busy in the chat, but he's
I said
right.
the black ones.
yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Fam had it covered. He said that shit right. The black,
Bring it to the floor.
the black was my Black Wrestler of the Week. Has got to be Naomi. It's got to be Naomi. There's no way. This is some of the most horror film serial killer type shit.
Yeah.
The fact that she had the tape on the nose, I don't know. That shit was dope. That shit was really dope. Shouts to her.
Razor blades. I'm trying to figure out. Don't razor blades must just be prop blades.
Yeah.
Because you had them all over her
Plastic.
thing. Yeah, because I was like, bring it to the floor. Come on,
We gotta get out of here. Mimi,
Yeah,
where can we find you on them social medias?
Yeah. Listen, I'll be all over the place. I'll be in fucking Love Island chats, spaces, listening to the fucking crazy shit. Tuesdays, what's that show? Turnbuckle Talk. 6:35. I'll be on the boat, but the boys be holding it down.
Shout out
Come
Corey and
through.
Justin. DDM.
Bring it to the floor. I want that song. I want that theme back, and not that NAOMI shit. I want bring it to the floor.
It's not gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's a wrap.
You ain't never seen nobody like me. You remember Naomi did the music video, and it was
Yes.
Damn.
Love it.
They shot the video in the club. And, she ran out of money. Wasn't shit.
Listen, we gonna celebrate her. Y'all gonna listen to this celebration. Goddamn it.
We was in the trenches when she was wearing those spike heels with those outfits that Sandra was piecing together for her because she had no fucking money.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Hey, but no, you can find me online and on social media. What song was that maybe that they did the video for? And she ain't had no money.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh shit.
She was like,
Blast TZ Kim early.
because we gotta be out the club by 9.
Brother Fam.
IlFam79 on your social media choice.
Man, Few.
Why y'all acting like that?
We gotta go. We gotta go. It's time to go. At Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin, all your social media toys. BlackRasslin.com is the website. As always, you can find Black Rasslin on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Wherever you get your podcasts, we should be there. Every Thursday night, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 5 mics of podcast excellence. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the like if you like this, please. Whole squad was here tonight talking all types of big wrestling weekend stuff. We'll catch y'all next week. We on the road to SummerSlams in Jersey. Piece of the chat. Go to that Patreon. Pay the 1, pay the 10. All types of extra content going on over there. That's it for this week. So I got shouts to everybody on the call right here. DDM, please take us out.
Isn't it ironic? All you want to do is some chronic. But then you forgot when you were down. Who was around? I can't eat, I can't sleep anymore.